Something massive just cracked beneath the surface of Hollywood, and it didn't happen on stage or in an interview. It happened behind closed doors in a private, sworn deposition. No cameras, no press, just Justin Bieber, a room full of lawyers, and the truth. And what he allegedly said in that room has left even industry insiders shaken. He didn't come in to make headlines. But by the time he walked out, the match had been lit and Hollywood was already soaked in gasoline. Sources close to that meeting say Justin didn't rant or break down. He was calm, composed, but what he described was chilling. Not a single moment, but a pattern. A pattern that began when he was just 15 or 16, right around the time he went from YouTube cover kid to global superstar. Behind the fame was a dark undercurrent, meetings that weren't about music, invitations that felt more like demands, locked rooms, and rules no teenager should ever be subjected to. And then came the names: Will Smith, Diddy, Clive Davis. Three of the most powerful men in the industry. Justin didn't just say he crossed paths with them. He allegedly said he was passed between them. Think back. Remember those strange, too close for comfort headlines about Justin and Will Smith? Late-night FaceTime calls, awkward interviews, mentorship that never quite sat right? Back then, it was brushed off. Hollywood's just weird, people said. But now, with this context, it doesn't look weird, it looks wrong. And then there's Diddy. Justin, still a minor, showing up at private, invite-only parties. One quote allegedly pulled from the deposition said, "I didn't understand why they wanted me there. I just knew I couldn't say no." That doesn't sound like a young star being included. It sounds like he was being groomed. And Clive Davis, the so-called godfather of pop, whose legacy is built on discovering stars like Whitney Houston, Alicia Keys, and yes, Justin. But Bieber allegedly described meetings that blurred lines, dinners that ended with hotel invites, and the constant threat hanging over him. If he didn't play along, everything he'd built could vanish. That one line from him? "I always felt like if I didn't play along, it could all go away." It's haunting. And suddenly, the breakdowns, the shaved head, the crying on stage, it's not just celebrity drama anymore. It's trauma. And we all watched it happen in real time without realizing it. This testimony didn't happen last week. It was months ago. But now whispers are turning into lawsuits. Scooter Braun? Gone quietly. Insiders say he even tried to stop Justin from speaking. But something changed in Bieber. He moved away from LA, disappeared from the club scene, went radio silent on music. No singles. No sneak peeks. Nothing. But insiders say he's not done. He's preparing. And if the rumors are true, this deposition wasn't the climax, it was the warning shot. Legal experts are buzzing. If Justin files a civil suit, everything goes public. NDAs? Torn apart. Sealed documents? Opened. Every email. Every contract. Every flight manifest. All of it on the record. And that's why people are scared. Because if Justin speaks under oath in a courtroom, he won't just expose three men. He could collapse an entire system that's protected predators for decades. Think about it. Diddy's home was raided. Cassie's lawsuit dropped bombshells. Quincy Jones's old interviews? Suddenly going viral. And Will Smith now giving strange, oddly timed interviews. The connections are no longer vague. They're undeniable. The same names. The same patterns, the same cycle of fame, isolation, and collapse. And fans? They're not shocked. They're relieved. Because deep down, they always knew something was wrong. We all watched this kid spiral. We all saw the signs. But we didn't know how dark it really was. And now, the industry's worst-kept secrets are leaking. Piece by piece. Crack by crack. If this becomes a public case, it won't just be Justin versus X. It'll be the entire music industry on trial. The floodgates won't just open, they'll explode. So go back. Watch those old interviews. The award show appearances. The dead-eyed stares while grown men with too much power smiled too hard beside him. Do you still think it was just fame pressure? Or were we watching a billion-dollar machine chew up a teenage boy in plain sight? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if this is just the beginning, you'll want to stick around, because what's coming next might burn the entire machine to the ground.